Good afternoon, folks. It's later than a motherfucker, and I just got up. I got a hangover, and I had some fun last night. Got pissed off last night. Got mad love last night. Made up with some folks last night. But let me tell you about last night. So, I ain't been to my family reunion since I was 14 or 15 years old. The one on my daddy's side. And some shit happened last night that explains why I haven't been in that long period of time. So this weekend was my family reunion. Everybody came down from Georgia, Alabama, New York, and all that other shit. So me and my cousin, we waiting in line to get something to eat. And we started talking about each other's fathers. Both of our fathers are dead. They both are brothers, and they both were the bad motherfuckers of the family. They was gangsters in a gang, slum dope. My daddy been on the show Cops so many times. If y'all know the show Cops, where the police catch your ass and throw your ass on the ground and the camera be all up in your face like this. He was on that motherfucker so many times. But anyway, she had done pissed me off slightly. She was like, I had to gather myself, because you expect this shit from the cousins that come from out of town, not the ones that you grew up with. But she was like, if your father was still living, you wouldn't be living the lifestyle that you live in. So I was like, I had to pause for a minute. I'm like, what? Because as far as I know, I'm living a good ass lifestyle. I mean, I ain't no troublemaker. I don't go to jail and check writing and credit card fraud and all that other shit. I ain't no thief, no liar, none of that. So I'm like, I think I live a pretty decent lifestyle. I guess she was trying to say about me being gay. That's not a lifestyle, first of all. That's a sexual preference, because I love men. I love the sight of a man. I love the smell of a man. I even love the taste of a man. I love men. That's my sexual preference. That has nothing to do with a lifestyle. But I was just like, at the moment, it shocked me and I wasn't too upset. I was upset after I walked away. I think I handled it pretty well, though, because I told her, I was like, let me tell you something. Parents know about their children before the children know. And she may not know this, but it was my father's words of encouragement that made me who I am today, and the reason why I don't give a fuck who know that I'm gay or whatever. When my father knew he was gonna die, he got shot in the head, and he was in the hospital from surgery after surgery, and he knew he was gonna die, so he used to talk to me constantly just so his memory could stick in my head. Like he talked to me all the time, so I would never forget him, because I was real young. I was 7 years old when he died. So he would tell me stuff like, he'll grab me, hold me, and he would be like, Daddy love you, and don't let nobody tell you nothing different about yourself. Don't make nobody make you feel ashamed of who you are. Always be proud of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So they got to see the bad side of Chuck. They got to see the man that was ruthless, that'll pistol whip your ass in a minute. They got to see the man that did coke like it was water. They got to see the man that would beat a motherfucker ass at the drop of a dime. They got to see that part of him. But what I got to see was a humble, sweet man. Because my father never raised his voice at me or my brother. My father never hit us a day in our lives. My father was a very good father, despite what he did outside of the household, as far as robbing, stealing, Y'all, he robbed his own brother at gunpoint. That's I remember one time somebody told my daddy, "Oh, Keith gonna be gay," and my daddy said, "I don't give a fuck. That's mine, and I don't never want to hear you say nothing like that again to me about mine." And that was the type of daddy my daddy was. So, as far as him accepting me if he was still alive, I know he would have, because he accepted me already before he died. So that just slightly pissed me off. It just this gay straight thing just pissed me off. It just really pissed me the fuck off, because people be so fucking ignorant. That's just like telling a Chinese you shouldn't be Chinese today. I am who I am, and it's not right or wrong. How you gonna tell a motherfucker they? Cause for her to say that, that means she think that this is wrong, right? I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I don't give a fuck how sweet you try to put it and the smile you put on your face. That really pissed me the fuck off. Like, I thought we loved each other, and that shouldn't even matter. Like, who I want to sleep with shouldn't even matter. That's just like, you know how they treat gay people nowadays. They treat them like how the white society used to treat the black society back not even that long ago. I mean, the way they don't want us to get married and all the other shit, they did the same shit to black people. And I was just on Facebook, and it was this guy on Facebook talking about, oh, why do they have these gay parades and all this other shit. I'm like, motherfucker, it's motherfuckers that died so you could do the things that you doing today. You know what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers that got their heads blowed off while kissing their boyfriend at the same time that they was getting their heads blowed off. And the shit that we do, they forget, because you living so comfortable now. You could be so free and so open with your sexuality, so they forget that not that long ago you couldn't do this. Like in the 80s, you couldn't even admit that you're gay. Like, they would throw rocks at your ass until you in the hospital. But that shit done pissed me off. That's what I wanted to get off my chest. And I hope you watching this video, because that shit really hurted my feelings. And you ain't give a fuck about my feelings. So by you seeing this video and you feel some type of way, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, because you ain't give a fuck about mine. That was dead ass wrong, and I'm gonna call you out. And if you don't see this video before I see you, then I'm gonna tell you about the video, and then I'm gonna tell you about your ass, and then we could either go on about our merry way, or we could stay mad at each other, whatever. But that shit was fucked up. That shit was flawed. You should have never said no bullshit like that to me, and then tried to smile. Just motherfuckers. That's why I don't. The family shit. But anyway, I had fun with my other cousins and shit. Shouts out to my cousin Anthony from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm doing shouts out like this is a motherfucking MTV program, but that shit done got me upset. That's all. So I woke up with that shit on my mind, because I went to sleep with it on my mind, because I was drunk. I couldn't even fuck right last night, because that shit was on my goddamn mind. But that was so stupid. Wasn't that stupid? That was stupid as fuck. I'm finna end this video because I smell my old girl cooking. I'm finna fuck that shit up. Y'all be easy. Mwah.